Alright, so hey guys, welcome to today's shave. I'm gonna have a nice cold sparkling water. And for today we're going to be shaving our head. And as you can see, I have about a day's worth of growth. I got the brush soaking in our Vanguard, investing like a boss. So let's get into it. For the soap today, it's going to be the Club, also known as Ariana and Evans. The Graveyard, this is a great scent. Unfortunately, it is not sold anymore. It was a Halloween release a couple years ago. I have 2 pucks of it. Both I bought used. Phenomenal again scent. I have it blooming right here with some water. And it's a very complex scent. It has kind of a citrus slash like sweet accord. It's not dark, so you know it says like the Graveyard. Cool looking artwork. It's not a dark scent by any means. And here is the matching splash. Razor of choice today is going to be the Karve stainless steel Overlander with an Astra SP on its 4th use. This will be its final use. And the brush today, I've had this brush for a long time. Not a long time, I guess, but for quite some time. It's a Grizzly Bay with this beautiful handle that's kind of hard to catch, but it's called Terror in the Universe. And a pretty jelly knot that has low backbone. For it being a 26mm knot, it is pretty big, and it feels more like a 28 in my opinion. This brush, it's actually kind of funny. I wanted it when I saw it get dropped at a Grizzly Bay drop, and it sold out before I could get it. And the gentleman that bought it ended up selling it on the used market. Let's see if that light helps a little bit more. No, it still doesn't help. But it was for sale on the used marketplace for a fraction of the cost. Like I think this was like $150 because it came with a wooden box, and I think I got it for $100. So it's pretty cool that I ended up getting the brush anyways, but for a pretty cheap discount. So it has purple swirls in it, clear resin, blue resin, and white resin. And then the top ferrule is going to be a blue sparkle with like a guitar pick in silver. Really gorgeous brush. And I love that handle, how it feels. So let's get this bloom water on the dome. And I wish I could describe the scent a little bit better. It's not dark though, it's very much a light, nice scent. And ironically, I actually almost got rid of this brush because I was starting to downsize my brush collection a little bit. And I had 2 Grizzly Bays and I loved both handles. So then I thought about, well, instead of getting rid of them, I'll keep them and I'll just take the knots out and I'll get them reknotted by something else. And I ended up just keeping the stock knot in it, and I like it. It's okay. It's not my favorite knot, but I've grown to like it more for my head shaves because it doesn't have a very good backbone. It just splays really well for a head shave because more, you know, a head shave, my head's bigger than my face, so I want like a bigger bloom on my brushes, and then take out some of that excess Get that on the dome. But the other handle I had was also really gorgeous. It was a purple white with some bronze flakes in it. And I ended up selling that one just because I don't know, I ended up not wanting to send off the handle to go get a knot put in it. And I kind of kicked myself some days for it because I really did like the handle. It was really a pretty handle. But I have so many nice brushes that I'm kind of like, it is what it is. And you can see how that the sucker splays really quick. The base on this, I'm not actually sure what base it is. I know it's not oh, there it is. It's K2. So you can see it right in the hand. So they're on K2E now, and K2E is amazing. I don't think K2 is bad. Ariana and Evans slash the club does make one of my favorite bases. I would say it's in the top 3, top 4. More water. The scent strength on this is, I'll give it a medium. Maybe actually no, a little higher than a medium, so probably like a 6. I would say that a lot of Ariana and Evans, the club soaps have a higher strength of scent, and I like that. I prefer that actually. I don't know if they're going to come out with this one again, maybe this year for Halloween. I know the Halloween release for this last year that just passed, 2022, it was Boo, and that's a phenomenal scent too. I really enjoy that one. I had a backup puck of that I ended up selling, and I kind of regret it now. I wish I would have kept it because it's such a good scent. The owner of Ariana and Evans has said that soap Boo will be a regular offering, but it's going to be called something else. And he told me that on Facebook like a couple months back. Yeah, I haven't seen it on his website yet because I was actually looking for the EDP Boo because I just like the scent that much. It's kind of like a dark, sweet floral. And this is just a really phenomenal scent. Like, it's kind of like almost like a sour, citrusy type vibe. Really nice. Again, not dark. You know, for the artwork and it being a Halloween release, you might think, oh, it's going to be really dark, and it's not. I don't think it's a polarizing scent. I don't think this is one of those scents that people would think that some people would hate it. I think everybody's going to generally enjoy this scent. And again, it's not offered anymore, so you know, you probably won't be able to find it, but you know, if you see it on a buy sell trade, I definitely think it's a pickup, a buy. It's one of those soaps where that's why I have a backup of it because it's that good that when I saw one on the used, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy it. And there's a couple soaps like that that aren't made anymore, and if I ever see them on the buy sell trade, yeah, I pick them up. One of them is Lisa by Barrister Man. Another one by Barrister Man is Hollows. That's like an automatic buy. This one is an automatic buy for me. And I say that as a person that I keep telling myself I need to stop doing backups because I don't know when I'll even be able to kill one of these. Because I can kill a soap fairly quickly, shaving my face and head every day, just about. But that's if I focus on one soap at a time. But, if I use, a lot of times lately, I stopped focusing on killing soap, so I've been just using, one soap in the morning to do a face shave, and then a different soap, different brush in the afternoon for my head shaves, because I like to shave my head in the afternoons. We're going to go back to the puck a little bit. I said it in my last video that a gentleman in the Discord group mentioned that on his third pass he likes to reload for makes it more luxurious, and I've done it a couple times now, and it really does. I mean, like, even just now, this is already making my second pass that much more enjoyable. The scent strength on this stays at a 6, maybe raises to about a 6.5. And there's something else in the background. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's leather, but there's something else besides like that sour citrus. There's something else to it that has a very unique scent that makes it honestly quite addictive to me. All right, for the second pass, we're just going to go against the grain because we got the Karve stainless steel Overlander, and this thing is phenomenal against the grain. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's just mowing down the whiskers. And I don't know if the right thing to say is apologizing, but my light maybe isn't the best. I don't have any lights on the RV right now, and I don't have one of those fancy ring lights for my tripod. And like I said, I shave in the afternoon usually for my head shave, so the sun's starting to go down here in SoCal. Whew. Great, great residual slickness, so I can do some buffing right there. And we're going to go across the grain this way on the top of the head. I do got to be a little careful on the top of my head because the top of your head the skin is a lot thinner up there, so it's a lot more fragile. But I've never been cut yet with the Karve, and I've even used feathers in it, and like no matter what angle I use, the thing just mows down. And I don't know if that's a lot to do with the way the blade gets clamped in it, or if it's just the angle of the way the razor's designed. I don't know. I'm pretty interested though in how he's able to get this razor so good. All right, let's get some water up there. Oh yeah, we're at a dang near BBS for that one. Ooh, look at that. Little tiny hair. I do really love Grizzly Bay's handles. I'm not a huge fan of even the other Grizzly Bay I had. Knot was the same way. I love this knot hair. I just I would prefer it if he would put his knots a little lower, so a little deeper into the handles, so that it would have a little, just a tad bit more backbone. And for this pass, we're just going to do a nice cleanup. Scent on this soap is still nice and strong. It is going nowhere, which is good. I like that. We're basically BBS right now. So now I am just going to do that top portion real quick. Do a couple different angles just to kind of hit everything. And I would say we're good. Some water under that. Get a little bit of water on top of my head. Oh yeah, we are completely BBS. Just dry off the head a little bit. Man, and I love that scent. I do not have a backup splash though, so I have one backup puck of the soap, but not of the splash. Great restrictor. Almost every good company now has decent restrictors. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. The splash has a lot more floral. It's not that bitter citrusy. Man, it might even have some rose in it. Again, I'm not big on telling you guys what the scent notes are. You can always look those up. I'm really big on, hey, what does it smell like to me? Because I could put say, hey, here's a scent notes of rose, wood, and whatever, but it might not smell anything like that. Yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful scent. Nothing dark at all about this. Great, great soap. Recap for today, we used the Club, the Graveyard, with this cool looking picture. I believe this was released 2 years ago, so not in 2020-22, but I think it was in 2021 maybe. It's in the K2 base. We used the matching splash. We used the goat razor for the head shave, the Karve stainless steel Overlander with an Astra SP. We had some help from the Vanguard, investing like a boss. And we used this beautiful Grizzly Bay with that beautiful silver coin at the bottom called Tear in the Universe. I love the flute style cuts in there, and it's just really great shape, great size. 26 millimeter, but it feels more like a 28. The same thing with my other Grizzly Bay that was a 26. So if you're afraid, hey, 26 seems too small for a Grizzly Bay for me, they feel more like a 28. Hope you guys enjoyed the head shave. I appreciate you guys joining today for the journey, and I'll check you guys out next time.